The Kingdom Army, having gathered new troops and significant strength, commences its march towards the imperial capital of Enbarr. In response to their movements, Emperor Edelgard orders her trusted retainer, Hubert, to the front lines to meet the Kingdom Army head-on. The two forces clash in the city's streets.
Yeah, I had a feeling we'd have a clash with Hubert before the real final battle. I had a feeling we'd actually cut straight to this too. Huh. Wait, no, oh, okay, it's not the same map. I was thinking for a second, wait a minute, no, there's no way this is that same map that we've been playing in skirmishes over and over again this whole time. But it doesn't look like it. Whoa, oh no. Why are you here? I thought I saved you earlier. Okay, Winged Demonic Beast. Please don't let Bernadetta be here too. Who's that? Oh, okay. Well, at least you look kind of cool, but it's not a commander, so I'm guessing it's not replacing anybody. No commanders there. No Bernadetta, from the looks of things. Yeah, you have the Sword of Zoltan. I don't care. It's not worth killing you for. Whoa, what's that? Alert Stance Plus. Yeah, another enemy-only teaser skill, I'm guessing. Oh, and she's standing still. Please tell me that I don't have to kill her. What's our objective? Defeat the enemy commander. Okay, the enemy commander. I can afford to not kill her. Hopefully. Okay, Death, Miasma, Luna. Oh, your magic's great. Also, infinite magic, because of course, because you're a cheater. Defiant Magic plus 8, that's kind of scary. I don't really, like, care about his stats. He's probably going to go down pretty quickly to a round of combat. And I think we'll have an opportunity to change our party before the next fight. Because I kind of want to bring some Empire characters here. So it looks like Byleth and Dimitri are, yes, Byleth and Dimitri are splitting up. Also, there's a chest, like, right there. What's the point of having a chest right there? Anyway, okay, obviously, can't undeploy you two. Maybe in that case, my first fight should be with characters who... Like, this will be my last chance to show off, like, the characters who I'm, let's be honest, probably are not going to bring to the final battle. Oh, Mercedes and Sylvain. Sylvain might not end up being in the final battle, but I think Mercedes definitely will. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll use this fight to sort of... I mean, I kind of have to bring her because she's my only real Fortify user. Yeah, Linhardt doesn't have Fortify. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be, like, the people I likely will not bring to the final battle, other than obviously Flame, because, yeah, I'll definitely be bringing her. And I think, you just hit A in axes, so I can actually give you... Oh, but Caspar's using Hawkclare right now. No, he has a Brave Axe. He doesn't really need that. Well, if Annette's not coming, I may as well have you take Sword of Sorcery... School of Sorcery soldiers. Sword of Sorcery sworders, blah. Maybe I'll bring these two instead. I mean, this might make this fight a bit challenging, because I'm not really bringing any of my A-team here, except for, obviously, Dimitri. And I really don't want to go this way at all. Because if I do, I'm probably going to have to kill Oh, I can afford to break off before we end up having to fight Petra. Yeah, let's just do that. Because obviously I'm not going to kill Petra if I can help it. Also, somebody needs a chest key. Why do you have a rusted bow? Get rid of that now. Well, you can take that back. Okay, so right now I think I'm actually fine. Now, I really hope this party doesn't end up carrying over into the next chapter, because that'd be really bad if it did. I'd have to do this chapter twice, but let's go.
Gates to the Imperial capital have been broken. All troops, storm in! The Emperor is within reach!
Imperial troops are dug in across the city. Let's cut through them and carve a route to the palace.
The Savior King arrives, hands red with blood.
Is that what they're calling him these days?
Let's give him a royal welcome. Artillery! Once the enemy is in range, fire at will. Reinforcements will fly in shortly. Keep your focus and hold steady until they arrive.
Yeah, I knew Hubert would be, would have something up his sleeves. Oh no, turrets! How horrible! Those are a real major threat to us. Okay, we do have a bunch of flying beasts. And Petra is there. I really don't know why Petra is in this map, but also apparently her cannon class is Assassin. I would have thought it would be Pegasus Knight considering heroes, but anyway. Okay. So, I've got to be very careful because you could quite easily die if I'm not, again, careful.
Ignorance is deadly.
And so that confirms my hypothesis as to the effects of wind magic against Fortress Knights with shields. My hypothesis has proven that they just die. I want that chest, but I'm gonna have to carve out these enemies first.
Attack at your own risk.
Well, he didn't actually punch his head there,
Ready and able.
but you get the idea. I didn't mean to do that, actually. Oh, okay. That's a weapon that you can use, at least.
I'll crush them all. Stay down.
Well,
I'll never back
yeah.
down.
Catherine obviously had to do that.
Behind you. Leave it to me.
Okay. Dimitri
Let's
can
clean up.
probably just slice through everything like butter on his own. Parthia, maybe? Nope. Okay. That is... that's an Onager, okay. Otherwise known as a terrible animation weapon. Is that a... yeah, that is a Wyvern Lord. They have, like, bird beak helmets. Unfortunately, I'm gonna need to do this. I see no other option than to Dimitri you. And it seems like, because if Claude's
On to the next battle.
unique
A
final
sight to
class
see.
was called Barbarossa, does that mean that, yeah, that Dimitri is the only one who gets Great Lord? I suppose that makes sense. Also, if I do that, will she die? Because you have Axe Fair, I've got to remember. Only one thing will attack you if I go there, though. Because the other aggro line's going right over her head. Cue Drax joke. Anyway, okay. Yeah, this map's kind of similar to that one that we used as training
Guide me well.
ages ago, but on the other hand, also not. Whoa! Oh, wow, that's a generic Gremory. And they look kind of cool. They do look like, you know, they could be like a queen. Ugh, that is powerful. However, I can one-shot you. And I use my Mithril to repair this.
Destiny unfurls.
Like, the Empire looks sort of interesting. Like, ironically, it looks almost Vatican City-ish. Uh-oh. That is kind of bad, actually. Oh, and that guy's gonna double him. Maybe that was not such a good idea.
My orders?
So I've got to watch out for that Gremory, obviously, because if Gilbert goes in range, she is going to kill him quite badly. Okay, yeah, the good thing about maces is they're way lighter, but you're going to go for line of lances anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to counter you regardless.
I'm awake.
Okay.
What's my strategy?
Or I could just warp Byleth into the thick of things, which honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just do. Oh, I've only got one warp though. Why not? Let's do it. Why'd your battalion level up out of that? Unless they were like doing a go, go, you can do it, warp, Byleth, and break the game. Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, oh wow, that's actually a better hit rate than I expected. Oh, I have the Brave Sword because I transferred it over from Manuela, so let's use that.
This could turn the tides.
Yes, it could, because that Gramarye was really dangerous. Yeah, I like how that the minuses get better. The more, whoa, you quadruple Byleth? How fast are you? 20, oh, I guess in the Brave Sword. Yeah, no, that's just super, super heavy. Also, 61 charm. That's kind of dumb. Okay, so actually Byleth is gonna die if I'm not careful here. I need to take out that guy.
Guide me well.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. It's just the menu's overflowing. That's bad. That's incredibly
Onward.
bad. Right. Oh, what am I thinking? I could just gambit him to immobilize him, and then that's probably gonna make everything better. If I don't miss, that is. Charge, Wyverns! Show them the true terror of new mystery of the Emblem. Okay, yeah, that guy's frozen. He has become the Disney film. No, that would be horrifying. Not that yeah. When I did the Disney sorta, Frozen ended up being kind of around the middle. It's funny, I don't know if I've probably have said this before, thinking about it. But like, to me, Frozen is basically, like, identical to Fire Emblem Awakening in terms of, like, how I consider it. In that I don't think it's nearly as bad as the haters say, but I also don't think it's nearly as good as the over-the-top lovers of it say. I think it's decent, but very flawed and far from the best installment in its respective series, but still not horrible. But it also has a gigantic fan base. You have a ranged weapon, which means that that could be bad if you hit, but I have... Wait a minute, though. Oh, yeah, I don't get to Divine Pulse it if I fail. I should probably just let them come to me. Not have to risk death by awesomeness. Of course, if I equip magic, he's probably going to switch his aggro. No, he's not, okay. I could have used ward, but yeah. That's interesting. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get counted at one range anyway, so I may as well go right up in your face.
It all comes down to this.
Or you just use Line of Lances anyway, and hit with a 20, because why not? Not that I really mind. Oh wow, that hits all of them. Well, good thing I think Leonhard has... Well, if he doesn't have Restore, then I know Seth Lean has Restore. I was about to say, I almost messed up and called her Seth Lean, and then I realized, oh wait, that actually is her name. That's not wrong. Oh no, it's the horrible animation. What?
Oh no, turrets! How horrible! Those are a real major threat to us.
Okay, suddenly they became a threat. Might 25. Yeah, it didn't say it was targeting, so again, that's more aggro line lying. Something goes that way if she... And it's probably a Wyvern Rider. Yeah, it is. Can they double her? 27 versus 25. Is there a way that I can... Okay, I have a straight 25 with that, so I don't get doubled if I equip that. And now I have to redo everything on the other side.
I'm awake.
One of us had to die.
Okay, that's better. Now someone else better not die. Wyvern goes there.
Shot. Predictable.
Byleth does a sword pole vault. Oh wow, that has a really high crit rate too. I'm guessing that's a War Master, and War Master's crit plus 20 applies to siege engines? Whoa, you hit hard, but then again, you know, you do,
Going for the kill.
Okay.
Thinning their numbers.
You do have Axe Fair. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's also 12 crit. I'm not used to siege engines being able to crit, actually. Although, wait, I shouldn't have said that, because, of course, killer ballistas were a thing in earlier games. What? Which I think were called Killer Bee in some fan translations. And then ballistas are actually just called archers in Japanese, like Iron Arch, Killer Arch, which yeah, I'm kind of glad they changed them to ballistas, but anyway. Well, I suppose this playthrough has been one where I often reminisce on older Fire Emblem games. You know, makes perfect sense as, you know, I'm playing a new one for the first time and seeing how much better / worse it does things. Yeah, you're eating this.
I must stay the course.
Well, he definitely learned, but now he won't do any more learning ever again.
Growing.
Invigorating. I'll crush them all.
Okay. How far back can Shamir shoot that guy from? I'm assuming here. Actually, no. Yeah, enemy War Masters are pretty fast. Shouldn't be surprised exactly, but... that's not going to do well, especially seeing as there's a lot of, like, magic cavalry up there. Really want to get rid of that guy, because I really don't like someone with plus 20 crit manning a catapult.
Put me in.
Yeah, because I believe in Path of Radiance, those things just flat out were unable to critical at all.
Leave it to me.
If I stride, though, I only get 3 people in this. Go, go, you could do it! For some reason, our voices sound like men! Okay, that's like one Wyvern Rider attacking her. Oh boy, they hit hard. No, you can't actually go all the way. Caspar can't go all the way either. Oh, wait, that was... I'm stupid. That was Retribution, not Stride. It's a dumb reason to have to use a Divine Pulse, but oh well. Yeah, I'd probably rather use Monster Blast. Just for that shot of a critical. Come on, crit. I want to get rid of that guy, please. No. Halfia looks exactly like it does in the newer games, though. Okay, what's attacking her? Something's clearly attacking her. That guy.
I'll crush them all.
Oh, I don't think I can stop that. Oh, unless Seteth could. Seteth isn't in range. No, he's not. And you're not in range. But Flame could probably get somebody into range.
My orders?
I'm awake.
And you do have Physic. I should probably save your movement for emergencies. That's not even going to double. And that's going to do pathetic damage.
There's
Unfortunately,
no
despite
me.
how over-leveled you are, I'm going to have to use Manuela.
Everyone's equal in battle.
No new spells learned from that, though. Okay, so Byleth needs to get closer to you. I believe that's the bare minimum distance Byleth can go and still 11 sword this guy.
It won't be in vain.
Yeah, but like as I was saying earlier, it's still, even on normal, like this game is definitely the closest Fire Emblem has got to Rocket Tag gameplay, in that like both you and the enemies die extremely quickly. So who is aggroing onto Flame? I'm guessing it's the Wyvern Lord. What? Why are you going for assembly on Byleth? That's extremely weird. Oh crap, I don't double. Well, that's bad. At the very least, I need to get rid of this guy.
just a hindrance.
Well, you kind of are, but... Okay, we still have that, and I really don't like the crit rate on that ballista at all. Not ballista, like, you know, magic ballista. Don't think that'll do much of anything. But if I clump you together, I could use Byleth's Dance. I wonder if that's better. Because I really just want you dead. I mean, of course, I really want that thing dead too, because I feel like he's just going to crit Eloise and everything will all be for nothing. We're doing the traditional dance of waving our swords in the air. This isn't dancing at all, but don't tell anybody that, because we want to keep our dancing licenses. Yeah, I had a feeling that wouldn't work so well. And I doubt Flame will be able to finish it. Or will she? High winds in the forecast! Okay, so who's going for who? Oh, okay, you're actually just going to straight up attack Byleth with Hades Omega, which, what's its crit rate? 24. Byleth's luck's better than that. Yeah, his luck's better. Yeah, he's probably fine. Of course, you know, 25 and 20, that's 45, and you have 50 HP. Or I could just do this, but then what attacks? Quite a few things attack him, actually, which is probably very bad, so let's not do that. Is there anything Seth can do? He can lure somebody, I guess. Oh, wow, okay. That's a War Master, and they seem to be very good at not getting slowed down by terrain. Of course, this is probably going to be pointless, because the Ballista's probably going to... Not Ballista, you get the idea. Onega is probably going to crit, yeah... Also, you're just a grappler, you're not a War Master. But you do not have any, weight 5. I could unequip that for better doubling capabilities, I guess. Well, if you're the only viable target. Okay, let's not move Gilbert into range of anything magical, or he will die. I'm gonna hang... Nah, Rallying Ballast Defense wouldn't do anything, because both of these attacks that are directed at him are magical. They could also both crit, but I guess we'll see what ends up happening. Okay, here's where I start getting very worried. Don't you have, like, an elixir or something? No, I almost gave him one, I think.
Leave it to me.
That I didn't, for some reason. Okay, a bunch of things attacking him if he goes there. What are they? Probably... Oh, you're a War Master. If it's just the cavalry thing, I'm probably okay. Oh, you're the one who has stride. In that case...
I'll crush them all.
No, these two will.
Hopefully. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I can just run right up and just
Put me
take
in
out
there.
that ballista right now. Not ballista. Again, you get the idea. I know I keep calling it a ballista, but yeah, it's you know, you know what it is. Okay, there's a third thing that's going to be attacking him, and what is it? It's a... I think that's an actual ballista. But if he takes out this guy...
Might makes right.
And then if Dimitri gets rid of the, Yeah, that's barely any damage. And then if Dimitri gets rid of the Holy Knight, assuming that he can actually roll, he can just barely reach. Unfortunately, that could end badly. Yeah, high crit rate on that. I don't even need the regular spear, he one-shots with the short one. Okay, I trust Dimitri. Hopefully my trust is not misplaced.
I won't stop here.
Dimitri is now kind of a juggernaut.
My turn?
Yeah, why not?
Appreciate it.
Draw them toward the Opera House. Reinforcements will be here any moment.
Well, Manuela being here is probably a good thing. Opera House, is that the center? Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I thought that was, like, much further in the map, like, back at the beginning, and I thought that guy was, you know... was, like, he'd appeared next to me and he was ambush spawning. Okay, good. No crits from you. Now, please, you don't crit. Nope. Why is Sagittarius so bad in this game? I'm not complaining if it's from enemies, but still. Oh, okay, you don't have a crit rate anyway.
Here is something to believe in.
Nope, yeah. He was not able to believe in the lightning until he died. Okay, 0 crit, fine.
Predictable.
You are a very predictable turret.
Ha! Too slow.
Dimitri's fine, as usual. Now Mr. Warmaster. No, just a grappler. Actually, kind of a cool looking grappler. I wish mine had gold chains.
On to the next battle.
Nobody's beaten Annette's damage record, by the way.
I won't stop marching onward.
Okay. Things are looking a little better, but we're approaching the flying demonic beasts. Is that the Opera House? Maybe that is the Opera House.
What's my strategy?
Your strategy is run away. Nope.
Guide me well.
I'm sure I've said that. But yeah, I know I've said that before. Okay. Let's just get rid of you.
That is all.
But Violet gave me something to believe. Ah.
Haven't with me.
And thus, the Yourself Wyvern Company has maxed out. Okay, how far can Flame go? Oh, she can actually dance for Seteth. She can dance for her brother. Oh, but there's a whole bunch of flying which aren't moving. Okay. And yeah, I know that's supposed to be pointy artificial creststone, but it's just kind of funny. It's like pointy art. Oh yeah, by the way, I have this. But does that strike twice in a row, or one after the other? Of course, it matters not, as I will pierce you, you monster!
You shall not survive!
Nope, still not anywhere near Annette's damage record.
So they've stopped our reinforcements. We will need to thin their numbers as well, or else.
Okay.
House Varley's troops arrive in time. We may be able to flank the kingdom's army.
No, not Annette. Not Annette. Why am I saying Annette? Oh, and you guys are moving now. Not Bernadetta. As much as she's like, I get the feeling that if I did do a character sorter for this game, she'd probably come dead last. But I still don't want to kill her.
I'll dirty my hands if I must.
Because, like, one thing that I was noticing with Dorothea, like, at least Dorothea's depression is clearly not fetishized, at least from what I can tell. It at least doesn't seem to be fetishized, whereas... like, I don't know if I've gone into this before or not, but yeah, that's part of why yeah, I'm not exactly the biggest fan of Bernadetta, because it's quite obvious that both her, like, her kind of self-loathing and her abusive past is kind of fetishized. Like, it's kind of meant to make her seem cute. Or at least it leads to her acting in a way that's meant to be seen as cute. And to me, that kind of just feels really messed up. It's like I don't mind the idea of, you know, the token shy character being shy because she has abusive parents. Like, that's actually a really interesting deconstruction, but the way that this game handles it, it really does feel like it was fetishized for the sake of waifu pandering. And some people compare her to Futaba, but honestly, yeah, I'm sorry if this sounds really negative, but I think comparing her to Futaba is a massive insult to Futaba. Because I really like Futaba, but not from like a waifu standpoint. I actually am one of those who kind of see her and Joker as more as surrogate siblings. I'm not against people who ship them though, but I do personally see them having more of a sibling-like relationship. But I feel like Futaba's like isolation and her crippling anxiety is definitely not fetishized. Like there are some aspects of her that might be, but that isn't one of them. So yeah, really sorry to get overly negative here, but I had to get that off my chest. I was gonna say that back at the Grande Field battle, but... Okay, one thing attacking Caspar, except it's a magic user. Banshee. Oh, and that's only 2 range. Of course, there's also that guy. Yeah, maybe, yeah, this is, like, I've made this chapter harder for myself, because I'm intentionally not bringing my A-team to it, but...
My orders?
It makes things more interesting.
There's no
I
stopping me.
don't know exactly what purpose Manuel is going to serve in this fight. But we better get to Hubert before House Varley gets involved, because, again, I definitely do not want to kill Bernadetta. Your pointiness does not work on me! I have anti-pointiness armor! Yeah, the reason why I find the whole pointy art crest stone kind of funny is because, don't quit me please, is because when I was like a kid, like my dad and I used to have this kind of joke called the pecky pointy birds.
Destiny unfurls.
War is for the wealthy. We don't even have enough to eat. I'm sure the goddess won't punish us for a little bit of thievery here and there.
Okay, so they're finally pulling this obligatory map gimmick this late into the game. Thieves spawning to loot the chests. Again, that's kind of late in the game to be pulling that gimmick on us. But yeah, anyway, they were basically Fearos, but yep. If I ever do make a game, I will certainly make an enemy type called Pecky Pointy Bird.
Going for the kill. Feels good to fight for a cause.
Okay, no more ballista over there. And I suppose Dimitri can just head this way. It's not like there's that much that's a really big threat to him over this way.
I'm in.
That's all. I'm in.
Our chance to prevail.
It's kind of weird how the Blue Lion Corps just look like generic soldiers, though. And that's all but one of your things broken, I believe. Actually, no, it's one fully broken and the rest cracked. Yeah. I was about to say, oh, could Byleth Gambit? I was like, oh, wait, of course he can't. He has, the Dancer Gambit, which he can't use anymore. Oh, and he can finally use Nosferatu again. So let's just get rid of you.
This could turn the tides.
Yes, it could. One enemy down, and this could maybe turn... Whoa, this map is big. Yeah, we're only barely halfway into this place. Of course, if I have my way, we won't be going fully in, because if we did, then... Oh, it's a stronghold, apparently. I wonder if that's where Bernadetta spawns from. But yeah, if we did, Oh, that is a Gremory. Like, it's... From a distance, they look like generic mages. But they definitely don't when you see their portraits. And that is, yep, impassable, so I'm going to have to get around that somehow, because I really want to just end this quickly by taking down Hubert. I don't feel like I need too much more experience than I already currently have. And again, if this side pushes too far in, they'll end up having to kill Petra, which I don't want. Petra is probably... Is she my favorite Black Eagle character overall, or just my favorite female Black Eagle character? She's probably my favorite Black Eagle character overall. Petra too, I still feel is I don't know, like slightly awkward because in her case, I kind of feel like her bad grasp of the language is somewhat fetishized in that it's supposed to make her come across as cute, but I still like her a lot more than some of the other, yeah, I don't know. Black Eagle's students are my least favorites by far, let's just say. Not that, like, they're bad or anything, I just much prefer the Golden Deer and Blue Lion students. By a pretty wide margin. So, yeah. I don't know if Caspar's gonna get a chance to have a boss conversation with Hubert at this rate. And I don't... Okay, if I go there, apparently Linhardt's not gonna do anything. Yeah, I don't really think that I'm gonna be able to, break too many barriers here. And that isn't effective against monsters, just cavalry. But I do have Monster Breaker, don't I? Monster Piercer, but whatever. Well, that busts down one of your health bars. Looks like there's some kind of giant Colosseum there. Yeah, the Empire is kind of interestingly Italy-looking in terms of its architecture, which is kind of weird because in terms of the naming schemes and a lot of other things, it's kind of, like... It's kind of like medieval Germany. Apparently, I was about to say Blue Lions, but no, apparently, Fargus is kind of France. And the Leicester Alliance is, I'm honestly not sure. Judging by their Shakespeare theme naming, they're kind of supposed to be England. And a lot of their names sound very English. Okay, you had better not suddenly be in range to kill someone. Oh, you were gambiting anyway. Once again, the purest fire, flame breath. I still have no idea how they mistranslated that that badly.
Predictable.
Violet almost dodged right into one of his dances. Just realized that he literally has backup dances. I don't care. So I don't think I'll be able to attack you anytime soon. Petra's just content to just stay where she is. Still have a few health bars left on that thing, unfortunately. Although Eloise could try and... what gambit do you have? Onslaught. No, that's not going to help. That could, though. I could get at least one armor break here. Not really close enough, though, to reap the full benefits of that. And you have Retribution, so you're out. And you will actually be able to break its armor.
Got your back.
And that won't actually kill it, thankfully, because it still has a health bar left. Couldn't it have just flown higher? And Umbral Steel, which at this point I don't think I'll ever get the chance to use again unless you can keep that into New Game Plus. Overkill with an Iron Bow, nice.
Thinning their numbers.
Well, yeah, that's a pretty big dent in there. Well, I mean, it still only counts as one, but yeah. It's a decent dent, since it's, you know, that big of a thing. I want to get rid of that thing. Can I get Seteth there? Not quite. Can I get Byleth there? No. So, oh, but I might be able to with dancing. No, that's not good. That's also not good. Kind of want you to go down. That thing is about to use an AoE attack. Bane of Monsters, I guess. Or, you know... I can't believe I've never used Windsweep at all. Or I could just use Sublime... Sublime Heaven's not going to do it. And it's immune to crits, obviously. Just want Dimitri to be able to make it further into this map, because I need to get to Hubert, and I probably should have saved warp for this. I wonder if this is the Opera House. If it's like an opera house in the middle of a city, that also reminds me of, like, Italy, but they're fictional Italy from the Sly. I don't know why I'm referencing Sly so much in this series. That's unfortunately the best might that he has. But if I have you poke and run... Giant Colosseum in the middle of an Empire City gives me horrible flashbacks to that one Tearing Saga chapter. That is a very annoying chapter. Basically, there's this boss there who's a surprisingly decent guy. Called Julius, I think? Despite, like, looking like Sephiroth, he's actually a surprisingly decent guy. And he's kind of like... Actually, no. The game has, like, an actual Camus in Ernst, but anyway.
Won't allow it.
He's kind of the other Camus of that game. And... yeah, he's interesting. You fight him on a map that has a giant arena, and there are these really annoying, like, guys who come out that have the mug skill, which lowers the the hit and evade rate of everyone within 3 spaces, you and enemies. And, yeah, let's just say they're annoying. They're, like, a huge pain to have to deal with. But, like, and then he has this, it's really interesting, like, from a tactical standpoint, because he has this, I suppose I could do that, actually. Because he has this, then again, though, I don't think I'll be breaking this thing's armor. It still has, like, 3 health bars left. Oh, it's using an AoE, so it's, if I don't break its armor now, I won't get the chance. And I don't think I even can break its armor.
I will cover you.
Let's shake this up.
But anyway, like he's very likely to break the lance fighting those random guys from the arena. And if he does, he becomes way easier, but at the same time, you also don't get that lance for beating him. So it's a bit of an interesting dilemma there. Of course, I should be brave swording in this square. Well, that was overkill and completely unnecessary. And its Flame Breath seems to have become better. And it has Darting Blow now, which thankfully is not going to do anything for Flame Breath, because you can't double with that. Like, I don't even want to keep advancing in that direction at all. I just want to kind of ignore as much as possible and just make a beeline for Hubert. Because again, I don't need any more experience, I don't think. And you can pretty much ignore that entire part of the city. Okay, here comes Flame Breath. Okay, you're swinging around to kind of take on Dimitri, I'm guessing. Speaking of Dimitri...
I swear it wasn't in vain.
Dimitri actually dodged the Eternal Flames. That was a pretty cool image. Yes, rush me, that's good. And Mortal Savants from behind. I don't care at all. Yeah, I could just have Dimitri barrel through everything if I want to, and I honestly may as well. He's kind of overpowered at this point. There is that guy, but... nah, we have these ones. These people ready to take it on. Knock it down a bit. Someone should be able to finish it now. Oh, obviously Shamir can just snipe it. Or, you know, steel bow.
Stay down.
And we'll definitely stay down after that. We are getting close. And I suppose I can do exactly enough damage, but then Byleth gave him something to believe in. Death. Please don't take that advice to heart. Byleth is a terrible teacher for giving that advice. 20 avoid though, that's actually pretty solid. Not only do you get a really good gambit out of that, but you also get, yeah, major evasion. Oh, I forgot to, oh, because I moved your spear over to Dimitri, that's why. Do you still have Axebreaker? You do, but I still run the risk of being crit in the face badly. But I can do a father-daughter tag team here. It's just like Awakening. Oh, that was Magic Seal, which doesn't matter because you're not going to use magic on me, obviously. And Gilbert can finish you.
On my honor as a knight.
Have I ever used Great Knight Gilbert in a main chapter before? I think I did in the Cornelia chapter, but he never really did much. Okay, that leads to dangerous territory if I go over there, so let's not do that and instead fly over here. We're just kind of getting ready to just pile in on Hubert and finish this. I would really like to see if Caspar had special boss dialogue. He probably does, but unless Hubert just has a generic any Black Eagles classmates line, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did. That is probably important. Oh no, I knew she'd start moving eventually. So let's stay out of her way. Oh. That was bolting. Should have paid more attention to that. Okay, you guys are never going to get to the action anyway. I almost want that guy to open the chest so I can swipe the... Although he has an item, doesn't he? Well, Petra has an item, but... No, he doesn't. I think with Flane, I can get Byleth to that chest in time. However, I will need to lock in your range because I don't want to, obviously, don't want to have to kill you. Or I could, you know, stop this guy dead in his tracks with that. Then a bajillion things attack him, though. No more bolting for you.
Hate me if you must.
If only it was that easy back at Fort Arianrod. I do have an anti-cavalry lance.
That is all.
I'm just kind of ignoring a pretty large portion of the map here. Yeah, I can't block him. And he probably has pass anyway, doesn't he? No, he doesn't, okay. And you don't even have pass either. Well, I can just spite this thief by going to the convoy and... Let's see. I have at least one chest key. No, I don't! Okay. Also, you just have lowly thieves. Caspar would want to fight a thief. Of course, it looks like this guy is prioritizing the chests over fighting, which is, you know, makes sense. Kind of still wish I had warp, but oh well. Can actually get to you, though. And that is a Gremory, who's surprisingly not much of a threat to me. And yeah, it looks like all Dark Knights have handy hand spellcasting.
I'll save my complaints.
Nice horse twirl.
I hate this feeling.
That is why I am holding my hand out angstily.
If only progress didn't require so much work.
I guess we should run so we don't end up having to, you know, fight Petra. I guess one other thing that I can say about Petra is that I don't know, I actually wish that we got to hear some of her language, and maybe some of the other characters in her supports tried to learn her language. That'd be interesting.
Saw it coming.
On my honor!
On to the next battle.
Is that like Battalion Wrath, or is his crit rate just that high? Yeah, not even attacking me. Okay, yeah, reinforcements. And... oh, that's physics, it's not bolting. And... yeah, Dimitri can just straight up end this. I don't really have anyone who can open that chest, unfortunately, so I'm going to have to miss out on that, unless I let the thief get it for me. Don't think I've ever actually seen a thief swipe something from a chest before. Yeah, I should, just in case, I'm going to get flamed the heck away from you. Just in case your AI suddenly decides to be annoying. And by annoying, I mean kill Flame. Which is probably more than annoying, but anyway. So yeah, at this point, Hubert's... no, Hubert is pretty evasive. Yeah, I'm just gonna stall out for a little bit just to see if I can do this. I'll probably get ready to gambit him too. You are surrounded, Hubert. There is nowhere to run. Not anymore. I do kind of wish that I could get Caspar to him, but I don't see that happening in time. What's Shamir doing right now? Oh, she's over here. I suppose she could try and shoot Hubert or something. Okay, so let's see. No, Petra, don't attack me, please. Did you just... okay. Either the AI intentionally did that to spite me, or they're really dumb. Because they're like... ah, me flying beast, me fly here and block assassin from chest. This guy's like, come on! I have a hungry family to feed, just let me get that treasure. No, me pointy bird, me engineered to be spiteful and evil to everyone. Ah. Well, I guess we have to kill that if we want to see what's in the chest. And that's a lot of health bars to eat through. And Petra's here. I won't, Byleth is probably not going to kill her anyway. But I guess I can... 1 accuracy. What's her... Sword Prowess, level 3, Bridget Hunters, Alert Stance Plus. Yep, you have now officially become said. I'm guessing you get the Bridget Hunters from her paralogue? Wow, you're actually very strong. However, it will not matter because, yeah, I'm gonna just live with not finding out what that chest is. Can Gilbert even reach? He can, technically. But then he will die. I really do not like my accuracy. Is there, like, what's the best accuracy that I have here? Kill Lance Plus, it looks like, and even then it's like 68. It is a guaranteed one-shot, though. Well, first I'll try and gambit him.
It's almost a shame to kill you. Not even death will make you consequential.
And out. Doesn't look like Rattle did anything to him. Yep, exactly the same. So all those people were telling me, oh, just use Gambits on the Death Knight way earlier. And I know it's been such a long time since then, most likely, but again, he's immune to the stat drop from Gambits. Bosses with that commander ability are. Like, Gambits would not have helped. So wait, why is your evasion that high? Your evasion's actually not that high. It's just that maybe it's just that tile? He also has an elixir, but I doubt he'll get a chance to use it. Still 98 to my best, 68 to my best accuracy. That's probably not good. I should probably just go for my best hit rate.
Hubert, I would tell you to get out of my way, but I highly doubt you would abide.
Your silver tongue will do you no good here. This is not your path to tread.
That is not your decision to make, nor is it mine. All I can do is blaze ahead.
Okay, come on, hit. No. And he's gonna crit me. Okay, if that missed, I feel like the RNG is fixed here, and that everything else I do is gonna also be a miss. Unless I do something different, like attack this thing. Like, I don't want to kill you, you're just trying to feed your family, but I'm actually doing this to advance the RNG.
Leave it to me. Hubert, that is...
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
It's over. The way to the palace is clear. Let's move!
And Bernadetta never showed up. I wonder if she would show up on that map. Yeah, of course, Dimitri would be MVP.